Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today.
Flushing is putting them into grass before we let the ram go.
Dairy farming is one of the toughest, has to be one of the toughest professions in Ireland. It has to be. If I'm killed, he said, play on, he said, until he'll win.
So that spirit of the life.
That's the Johnny Hargan spirit. You got so fire and water.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. I bring that friend Sourcing. We're here now in Barnestuka. Tom Randall had to call you up again after an awful bad night of rain and floods and everything, but it's reasonably dry now. Tom, you got a great response the last time you were here. It was watched by an awful big audience. You always be a popular man. Johnny Hargan's spirit was a well-known thing in Kilgarvan in olden times. What did you know Johnny Hargan?
How would I know Johnny Hargan? He was there before my time, and maybe he was there in my father's time. Don't say me.
Right.
You know John Fionn McCool. You heard of him?
Yeah.
The famous Fionn McCool. If he was there or not, they said he was. I think he did something about hurling. When hurling started first, there was awful, up there a few years back before my time, there was awful rivalry between Kenmare and Kilgarvan, right? There was also rivalry between the different parishes in a parish, right?
Yeah.
Because they had, I don't know how many been a hurling team, but there was no field for hurling that time. You probably know that maybe. It was played from field to field.
Farmers'
the
field.
ball went over the ditch and you went over the ditch. You would go so many fields of ditch and be packed over again. So the ball was played through the ditches and over at this field. And Johnny Hargan, he was supposed to be a fairly strong, good hurler, athletic man. And that time you could get killed, but you could kill a man as well yourself, do you understand? So Johnny rode and with his men, I suppose, maybe some fella to give a bit clout, and he said, keep playing, he said, if I'm killed, he said, play on until you'll win. That's the Johnny Hargan spirit. That's the Johnny Hargan spirit. He said, if I'm killed, he said, play on, he said, until he'll win.
So that spirit of the life was alive for after.
In my time,
You said that before a county intermediate hurling final.
in my time training Kilgarvan, they had fuck all in Kilgarvan until they brought me in. They had nothing won for how many bloody years,
That's right, that's
they had
right.
nothing won. Football or hurling, they had nothing won. And I injected the Johnny Hargan spirit into them. You got through fire and water.
Yeah.
That fact?
That's right.
For fire and water.
This is the farming program, we could say more, but you were the oldest, you never got the farm, you weren't looking for it anyway.
Farm?
You had home.
My dear man, I 2 days ago, I went over to Curra. And friends of mine, Tom Dinny, who I had of him.
I did.
His son Bill Dinny of the farm.
I know him. He ran cross country. I know him.
Right. And he was away in fields across the river doing work.
I know, he's
I
long
went
over
over,
there.
right. And I said to him, I'll go over road in the yard. It's my first time being seen. Jesus Christ Almighty, lads, I went out. This shed was over a quarter of an acre big, maybe half an acre big.
He's a modern
Jesus, Mary and Joseph above in heaven. I was in them and house and Vic house and spread never meant as simple as that. And the sheets of iron there was about 2 inches left between all the sheets of iron.
What about there?
For a year, I suppose, yes. And I counted up to about 120, 130 different sexes for the animals, and there was a pad under every one of them. There was no animal around the place, and there was other sheds and other beds, and there was this massive size of a steel tank, and I was only what was that for? The story was going into that or something else. But anyway, so hundreds of millions of stuff. So he arrived in there sometime and I went into the house, we were chatting and talking. I said, how many cows have you? He said, 120 cows. I said, where do they know? They're out, he said. And they'll be out for 2 more weeks. He said, I'll gut the field. I said, the fields are fine. 2 more weeks they'll be out. Farming land, John, if you gave me Kilgarvan for nothing, I wouldn't have the job.
I think I ran cross country there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the job, do you hear me?
Right.
Yeah, my dear man, there's the end of your life of cows. If you dry cattle, something different.
It's a tough
7
job.
days a week. Dairy farming. 7 days a week, 120 cows. Could you imagine 120 cows calving, 120 calves, feeding, looking after 100 calves. I said, who in the name of God help? So some young lad, I know that he's have one of his own family from his dad, his sister's sons or someone like that would give him a hand. He's a mighty man. I went out 2 days ago, I was there, right?
Yeah. He'd be featured in the Farmer's Journal.
Huh?
He'd be featured in the Farmer's Journal.
My dear man, John.
Very tough work, so you reckon?
Well, dairy farming is one of the toughest, has to be one of the toughest professions in Ireland. It has to be. Even with all the modern equipment they have, like
You have to be
milking
there.
and all, it's still 7 days a week from dawn to dark.
You can't go away play hurling.
You can't go and do nothing.
No.
You can do nothing. You must milk the cows on day, you milk the cows in the morning, 7 days a week, and they want the time off to feed them as well. And at the top of the dairy farming, the people dairy farming, there should they should get special help to be able to pay a man which they could get a break in the weekends. Could you imagine? And have a young family besides, dairy farm. No, the man with the dry old cattle and a few jobs, like get a job, work town or Killarney, so he have the life of Riley.
Yeah.
But the dairy farming, if we said, Tom, I wouldn't even look in.
There was no talk about
If we
getting the
got-
farm.
hey, if we got it for free,
I wouldn't
Why
look.
sell it?
Not to hope I'd sell it the following morning.
You said it.
I'd sell it the following
To
morning.
make big money.
Yeah.
So right, we're still at the lambs there now today. We didn't get them all finished yesterday, so we're keeping over 200 lambs now this year, replacements. But over the last couple of weeks there as well, or it was probably 2 months ago now, we did a roadway here. So our main handling unit was above here before. We'll show you that in a minute. But obviously we're doing everything now down the Tipperary, and we're after putting stone in here now to create a channel, and we're going to be fencing up both sides of it. We put a bank up here as well for a bit of shelters, especially when sheep and stuff have lambs there during the lambing. We call it the haggart, all this place here, for a lot of lambs when they're born, especially weaker lambs, because we're right behind the house and we can check them during the night and everything, and especially lighter lambs, and the fox wouldn't be coming down this close. So we'd leave a lot of lambs in here. We might leave 10 twins in here and 10 in this side. So we have 20 couples, and we have more small parkings around the house there. So we kind of go around in order, and then by the time a couple of days come around, they'd be strong enough and we'd lay them off to the bigger fields. But it's going to create a channel now from driving sheep down to the sheep house. So everything when they come in from the hill comes in up to this handling unit here now. So this area here, this handling, we've had this for years, years and years. My grandfather and great grandfather, they had it. It's all stone walls, but we did all the sheep here for years. So everything comes down from the mountain down in here, and when we've this fenced off now, this roadway, they'll just go straight down into the shed below for the Tipperary system. So we've the old lambs here behind us now. So Oisin Hanley is here with us today as well. Colin brought a friend, help you. So these are the last of your lambs are replaced now to do. So these are going down now for a vaccine and a mineral dose. And we've a bale of silage in here behind, just to get them. We wired in this small field as well. This is another field we put a lot of young lambs into. It's nice and small, twins, but we put silage in here to get them used to eating the silage. So when we put them off to the hill there in a couple of days, we'll be putting silage out over the winter, so they'll be used to it. Great day here again now today. There's actually a storm coming here now tomorrow Sunday. So this will be for next week's video now, but this will be a week after. But conditions are mild enough for this time of year, in fairness. Charlie, come on. So there'll be none of this now. They'll be going straight down the roadway there into the place below. So it's all about making things easier. Go on, Charlie. Go on, Charlie. Go dog, Charlie, bye. Well done, Charlie, come on. All the dogs are below now, so Charlie's the... So all these lambs are learning to eat meal as well, nuts. Because obviously in the winter time, when the right bad weather comes, we'll be feeding them outside in the winter as well. So they're well used to eating meal now. Right, next job, what we're going doing is, we'll go up the mountain now and bring in just a small amount of ewes, around 120 or 130. We usually put out a few Texel rams before the main bunch of ewes. So we're going to go up now, bring in from a hill above and put out a few Texel rams. So we'll go off up.
we're at to bring in the first of the sheep now for the ram, about 150 there in this lot. Yeah, we'll leave him after Texel rams. So last year we did that and they worked out well. They made a good price in the factory. So we hope it'll work out well again this year. The next couple of days we'll be bringing in more. We'll call out the best of them to go with the Texel rams. Yeah, grass is after growing there in the last couple of days. There's a peak of grass in the fields, so there'll be a lot of sheep in it. There won't be long eating it, but it is good to have it.
What about trample it down?
Well, if it'll keep raining mad, they could waste it, they could trample it, but it mightn't be too bad. They're going down now to the Tabari to get a mineral dose and sort them out and take any horny one out of them.
Off into the parry now they're going sort them out here, going through anyone that's lame now, any tin ones they shouldn't be. We've all the tin ones and most of the cullio is taken out of them unless they've gone back in the last 2 weeks, which they shouldn't have. So they're getting a mineral drench now and we'll just double check everything, see if the rollers and everything is alright. Can you explain what flushing is?
Flushing is putting them into grass before let the ram go.
Good grass.
Yeah, they come into good condition.
They have more lambs as it then maybe.
They might have, and they should have been left in sooner than this by right.
A week.
2 weeks, I think, at least.
Bucket of nuts. Bell follow on. There. So it's coming very close. The rams go out now. So we have an indoor footpath here, and maybe every day, if not every second day, we always run the rams through a bit of bluestone there and a bit of zinc through it. So the rams are in good enough form now, in fairness, most of them. We have a few ram lambs this year as well. Our country Cheviots, they're kind of more teasers, but we have very good North Country Cheviot rams. Very happy with them this year. There's another 2 here, so we bought 4 there recent enough, and like seriously good size ram, tight skin. Another one here, so I can't wait to get the replacements out of these. And the first 2 rams they'll be out will be Texels. This is one of them here now. Flor Ryan there, one of the biggest breeders in Ireland. We have 3 of his rams, so they'll be the first. They're 5-star rams now, and they'll be going out to 100 and whatever, 20 or 30 yaws first. We'll lamb them first before the rest. But very happy with Flor Ryan's rams now this year and last year, so hopefully we get good lambs off them like we did last year. Why are you marking him red and arse?
The way you would see him away from more, well marked, would know some of they are right. He'd be well seen now.
The way the rams will stand out more than the yaws.
Yeah.
So this lad we bought this year, he's a 2-year-old. And this lad's from last year, he's a 3-year-old. So they're 2 good rams now. We'll put them into the trailer now and load them up.
We'll put him in.
We're going to put him in.
Why could I put him in? So you say, he'd knock me.
Go on, put him in yourself.
Good lad, go on then. Oh, Jesus Christ. Try to put in the first ram into the trailer. Will he be able?
Go on, you big fucker.
Yeah,
right.
Put him in. Put him in.
Let's put the paint on him here now. Come over here, lad. We put in this first lad first. My stick, he'll rub it on with the glove.
See nothing now with the sun.
Stand, will ya? It's rattle paint. Right. Bit of brisket here now. Is he ready for road, lad? Huh? So this is to know what yaws you've tipped and how many yaws. So we'll touch this up then again next week. So a lot of people put the crayon, it is like a harness or a straps around them. So sometimes they get sore from that, so this is probably a better job. What do you reckon? Did you ever harness the ram?
I did not. Foolish thing I'd be doing.
Waste time, is it?
Waste of time. Doing the fool. Following all these modern lads. Making a fool of you.
Can you see me do that?
I did.
Are you trying to say you won't have any extra lambs from doing it?
So it make no difference whatsoever. We have to do this because he's doing a scheme for 5-star rams.
So we did it last year as well. We got on well. So we'll chance it. Right. First ram now out for 2024. He's got. We'll have good lambs off this big fella. So he's been well fed over the last 2 weeks there now. So he's ready for action hopefully. And the man.
Go on, choose right. You've got to stand in front of him.
Right, boy, you're up next. Come on, boy. So there's a green rattle on this fella. And where's the other fella? Oh, he's above there. If you tip there, they. This fella's eager. Oh! So right, trailer ready now for the morning, all set up. And we're carrying, say, the worst of our lambs. So every year we'd always have maybe 20 or 30 really bad lambs. So their journey on this farm has ended now. We treat them well now in fairness, but they're the kind of lambs now that won't come too much now and it'll take a long time to finish them. They're only around, I don't know, not even around 30 kilos. Some of them are over and some of them are below it. And we have some very bad cull yaws as well. So we have, these are really old yaws. And you can see them, they probably should have been culled last year. But they all reared lambs this year, but there's about 20 something of them here as well. So they're going off to the market now in the morning. So yeah, in fairness to these girls, they owe us nothing. They've reared a lot of lambs. And you can see there are a lot of Cheviot crosses in them. A few Suffolks there, and some Scotch as well, obviously. And the rams are below here as well, happy out. So they'll be stay inside here until they go out. Right, we're nearly in Macroom now. The new bypass makes a great difference to people travelling up from Kerry. So we'll be leaving off these lambs and yaws here now and heading home again. We won't be waiting to sell. Right. Lambs and yaws in here now. I just need to get stickers above in the office and I'll be heading for home. So yeah, the lambs sold there earlier online. I was looking online. The lambs weighed very light. They were bad lambs now, to be fair. They were 26 kilos, which is very light. And they came into €83, which was great money for them. I didn't think I'd hardly get around 70, maybe €3 or €4. So great money for the yaws. The cull yaws were 54 kgs, I think, and they made €54. They're really thin yaws now. So look, it's good. They're gone off the farm now, and we've some bit of money gotten from. So the rest of the rams here are behind us outside grazing around the farm. They'll be going out now probably in next week's video. And we've still have 170 ram lambs left as well, that we're finishing probably. We'll see. We're not decided yet what we'll do with them. So yeah. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with YouTube. I bring that sense of sin.